Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Wow, what a game that just got wrapped up against the Minnesota Vikings. Unfortunately, the Jets fall short 27-22. Mike White shows up in the clutch, making play after play. We have an opportunity to win the freaking game at the goal line, but we can't even get in the end zone from the goal line. So many missed opportunities for this offense. A lot of fingers being pointed at the offensive coordinator for the New York Jets and Mike LaFleur of the reason why we lost this game. The first half was terrible. The second half was great. So in this video, I'm going to try to give you guys my raw reaction. The game just finished off an amazing live stream during the game. So shout out to everybody that was part of that game day live play-by-play reaction that just got finished off. We peaked around 1,700 people. So thank you all for that because that was crazy. But let's get right into it, man. Let's just get right into it. But first, I just want to say, please comment down below your thoughts of this game, your impressions of Mike White, Robert Saleh, everything you saw from this game. Love to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comment section. Now, with that being said, actually, also, please hit that thumbs up. Really does help out the video a ton. Hit the like button, comment your thoughts. Let's dive into my thoughts. So you look at Mike White's numbers, 31 of 57, 369 yards, and two interceptions and a rushing touchdown. I mean, this game, there's so much that happened, so it's kind of hard to give you a raw reaction. But my initial thought process is the story of this game is not being able to score touchdowns in the red zone. And that even goes back into the first half. Every time this offense went in to inside the 30-yard line, we settled for field goals after field goals after field goals. I mean, Greg Zuerlein is the best player in this freaking team. We scored 15 points, all with Greg Zuerlein to start off the game. That can't happen. I mean, especially when you're losing to a team like the Minnesota Vikings, who are one of the better teams in the NFL, you got to be able to score touchdowns. And the Jets' only touchdown of the day came from a Mike White rush up the middle that almost wasn't a touchdown. It got called not a touchdown. They had to review it, and luckily that he was in there. But I'm really impressed. I really am impressed. And I know there's no moral victories at this stage of the season. The Jets are 7-4 heading into this game. Right? No one's happy after a gut-wrenching loss like this. It's going to sting for all week long. It's going to hurt us. But me personally, looking back at this game, man, I'm very impressed about how this team fought their way back. The defense looking really bad in the first half, getting after Kirk Cousins, doing everything they need to do to win this game on the defensive side. Mike White really impressed me with his clutch gene, man. The throws to Garrett Wilson, the throws to Corey Davis on 4th and 10, Bam Knight in the clutch. I mean, the offense really was awesome to watch in terms of big-time plays where we needed to happen the most. But at the end, we lost. So all those special awesome plays that we saw from Garrett Wilson go all the way down to the 10-yard line. Bam Knight taking it all the way to the goal line. Corey Davis, 4th and 10. CJ Uzomah's catch over the shoulder. All those awesome, flashy highlight plays are we're not gonna be able to talk about it in a positive light because the Jets ended up losing. And it's so frustrating that the offense cannot even give the defense a chance to win them the game by getting them a lead. It was 1st and goal at the 5-yard line, and we had 4 opportunities to get in the end zone, and the Jets could not get it done. The first play, I believe, was a handoff to Bam Knight. He gets us down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. We have 3 opportunities to get in the end zone. You call it up the middle to Bam Knight. Okay, I can see that as the play call. It's 1 yard. Give it to your running back up the middle. It does not happen. 3rd and goal, and then we throw a fade route up to Garrett Wilson, and I don't know what the hell that was. It was a miscommunication, bad throw. Garrett Wilson's not even running the route. I don't even know what's happening. And then 4th and goal, Mike White throws it to Braxton Berrios in the end zone, and he has it in his hands, and he juggles it, and it drops. It drops. Berrios drops it, and we turnover on downs. And then the defense, how about the defense? Backed up their own 1-yard line, stop them on 3 straight possessions. The Vikings punt it back to us. We give the Jets an offense opportunity to win this game, and Mike White just could not come through. Garrett Wilson was making plays all over the place, but Mike White ended up throwing that interception, tried to force it to Corey Davis, and this is going to sting Jets fans all week long, and it's really frustrating because it feels like we lost this game. We had an opportunity. We turned it up in the second half. I mean, we only gave up 7 points in the whole second half, and the Jets offense simply cannot get in the end zone, and that's really it. That's my biggest takeaway. The offense was so good at moving the ball. The yards was great. We're moving the ball, But when we're in the red zone, we can't capitalize. We cannot rely on 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. I'm not saying go for a fourth down instead of that, but you got to be able to get the ball into the end zone. Mike White did not throw a touchdown pass, but I will say I was very impressed with Mike White. He's definitely has to be the starter, at least for next week against Buffalo. 369 yards for Mike White. I mean, it's not even the numbers in the box score I'm talking about Mike White. It was his clutch gene. Like, that play, like, I know that it's a negative feeling that we lost, but I just got to bring back to this play real quick. Oh, and my battery just died. My apologies. Guys, stay with me. This is a live recording, but we're going to transition to this camera. There we go. You see me in a different camera today, so congratulations. If you're a true Jets media fan, you get to see my crappy camera. But listen, in all seriousness, the Jets, that play I was referencing was Mike White, 3rd and 10, all-out blitz, right? And the all-out blitz crunches Mike White, dead. Mike White gets up there. He's, bad. He's definitely feels hurt, like crunch. And you see him in agony, in pain. And then on the next play, 4th and 10, game on the line, Mike White delivers it to Corey Davis over the middle for the first down. And Corey Davis brings us all the way inside the 20-yard line. Like, that play showed me a lot about Mike White, of who he is as a quarterback. He's tough. He shows resiliency. He can bounce back. He can take hits. He is a resilient, clutch quarterback. And am I crowning Mike White as the franchise quarterback? No, I'm not. But he still has a lot to prove in terms of consistency game by game. But I have to say I'm very impressed with the poise, with the confidence in the clutch, and the ability to put the ball where it needs to be. Was it a perfect game from Mike White? Absolutely not. He had some throws where I'm sure he wanted back. He also had some reads where he misses a wide open Elijah Moore. So Mike White's game was not perfect, but my overall assessment from Mike White in this game, overall impressed. Very, very good job in terms of giving this Jets team an opportunity to win. Because if you look at the first half for the Jets, we had no business winning. And we come back from a 2-possession game, fight all the way back, and to give this Jets team an opportunity to win in a hostile environment on the road against one of the best teams in the NFL. And it's going to sting Jets fans all week long, as it should, because no one should be happy after that experience. But at the end of the day, I feel like Jets fans should also put into consideration that we're in the playoff race. I know it's going to matter if the Chargers win or lose and whoever wins around, if we're going to stay in that 7 seed or not, but we're right in the thick of things. We still control our own destiny. We have to make sure that we take care of business. Let's move on to Buffalo. Of course, we're going to recap this game all throughout the week, but I want to give you guys my overall thoughts of this game, my raw reaction afterwards. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section down below. Very, very frustrating because it feels like it was right in our grasp to pull off that miracle comeback in Minnesota, but unfortunately does not go our way. Garrett Wilson literally is a dog. 8 catches, 165 yards. Corey Davis, 5 catches, 85 yards. It was just an overall barrage offensively. Bam Knight, 15 carries, 90 yards. He also had 28 yards through the air. So overall, man, Quinton Williams had a sack and he dislocated his shoulder, put it back into place. Hopefully he's going to be okay for next week. Carl Lawson with a sack. And Greg Zuerlein, 5 for 5. With a lawn of 60 yards, franchise record. So that's my thoughts of the game, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, of course. I love you guys. Let's go Jets. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.